Is this the line? This is where. Okay, good. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. I feel like really pressured because I'm the first question. Anyway.
It better be good.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. So now that we've.
So now you just threw the pressure on me. If you were asking Spate this, it would be good. Asking Pelligrino, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we all love you. Like, you make Satan like a very empathetic character.
Really?
Yeah. No,
Thank you.
I was. My mom's super Christian, and the other day, I was like, oh my God, like I love Satan. I can't wait for him to come back, and my mom wasn't too happy about that.
What happened? Tell us more. What happened?
I mean, she just kind of gave me this look, and she was like, you better not be loving Satan, like. And after I explained it, she was like, okay, I guess I kind of get it, but you're a weird child.
Weird is good. Weird is good. I'm all for weird. So wait a minute. Does your mom watch the show?
No, she thinks that it's like devil worship. But my dad, who's in the audience back there, he drove us here, and I got him hooked on the show just by one episode. So we've been binge watching it. But
Go, Dad.
yeah.
Now, does this sow any rift between you guys and your mom? Is there like Team Satan, and then she's like, get thee behind me?
Well, whenever we watch the episode, she's like, okay, I'm going to leave the room and let you guys do your thing. Just come back when you're done. Like, let me come back when, let me know when you're done.
Sure. Wow.
Yeah. But she says that she doesn't judge us, but I think she low-key judges us a lot.
I think she low-key judges us. I love that. Does she watch any possession movies at all?
It's funny because she watches The Grimm. I don't know if anyone's heard of that show, The Grimm. Yeah. So she's a big fan of The Grimm, and I guess it's like pretty much the same thing. But,
is it?
Well,
I mean, monsters, fairy tales. It seems.
Yeah, like pretty much the same like kind of universe stuff.
Right.
And she watches Twilight, but.
So, like, they're monsters, but they're sort of secular monsters in a way. Right? So you can get away with it. But correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you know this, or if any of you knows this. Didn't The Exorcist convert more people to Christianity than even Billy Graham? I've heard this. I've had questions before where people said, Mark, now that you've been playing the devil, have you noticed any bad things happening to you? I said, I haven't, actually. Why do you ask? Well, on The Exorcist, people died. The set burnt down. I said, huh. Well, it seems like if there is a devil, there's a God, right? And so by virtue of association, I'm proving the existence of God. Aren't I doing God's work? By being Lucifer? Because if there's no Lucifer, there's no God.
Funny story, yesterday my dad was in the aisle, and when Rob went down, he touched my dad's hand, and my dad came out, and he was like, I'm never watching this hand again. God touched my hand. And, yeah, so.
That's what he says now. Wait for a month.
Okay.
So I know you had a question.
So now that we've established that there's an alternate universe, and sadly you were, I'm guessing, killed by the way Michael was talking, what happened?
Wait, where are you?
Like the alternate universe.
Okay.
Like they got. The,
in the alternate universe, Lucifer was killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not you.
Right. I got confused. Sorry. It often happens. Go ahead.
So what I was wondering is, it's kind of a two-parter. One, do you think that Lucifer ever possessed Nick in that alternate universe? And if not, like, what do you think Nick would be doing? Would he be dead? Would he have his family?
Aww.
Like, yeah.
Poor Nick. We forget that there's a Nick in this equation.
See, I tweeted you, I think it was back in, like, September or something, because my friend was having the debate, like, if Nick went to the Vale or heaven or hell. And yeah.
I remember that. I spend a little too much time on Twitter. Is there such a thing as Twitter's Anonymous? Because I really think I need to go to that group.
I think Misha needs to go to that group, too.
Does he? Yeah, but I don't think he generates the same hate I do. Like, I get the hate. Like, for thinking differently. I do. Well, people make presumptions that because you think differently, you must be evil. It doesn't help that I'm Lucifer. But, and it's easy for them to think that. I mean, they forget that, you want good things for people, too. You just have a different approach. But anyway, I do think I need the Twitter anonymous because it sort of does interfere with the more valuable things you have to do. Like I have to write philosophy papers. I do philosophy classes and I have to write a script, 2 scripts. I've got things to do. I can't be arguing with people on Twitter when I know I'm not going to convince them, and they're not going to convince. Well, some people convince me actually, but it's just too intractable. What is it? They say an immovable force meeting a, what is it? What is immovable object? What is it? An unstoppable force meeting an immovable. That's what Twitter is. I think Lucifer did not possess Nick, and I think maybe Nick would have lived happily ever after had not Michael been a evil bastard and decided to take over the alternate universe.
So do you think that they're just like kind of living in their own little
I think they were killed in the apocalypse.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Poor Nick. He always gets the short end of the stick.
He does, man. Poor Nick. But I don't think he had the stuff. Do you think? I mean, have you ever taken those quizzes online? Like, how long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse? The first time I took it, I cheated. I took it twice. First time I took it, I survived like 3 weeks. Like, fuck that. What? So then I took it again and I survived the whole thing. So I know where I went wrong. But I think Nick is one of those guys that would survive the apocalypse for about 3 weeks.
Well, I think his daddy bear would probably come out like when he saw that his child was
That's what I mean.
But
Like, I think what I did right on my second quiz was I said, if you're getting eaten, I'm going that way. And that's how you survive the zombie apocalypse. And I think Nick would go towards the mayhem to try to save his wife and kid. And he wouldn't last.
Yeah, he
right?
seemed like that kind of character.
And he doesn't have the skills like of a Bobby Singer or a Sam and Dean to be able to do that and pull it off. So yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
He died. The whole family died. Terrible death. I think they were. I think they went to a resistance camp and they were taken prisoner by the angels and tortured and killed.
Okay, well now I'm sad.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Do you have an alternative narrative?
Huh?
Do you have another story? Tell me the other story. Tell me how it works out for Nick in the alternative universe.
I mean, it's an alternative universe, so I'm guessing that because Michael seems to be kind of a dick in that universe.
Yeah.
I mean, he was kind of a dick in the regular universe, but he had like a sweeter approach, whereas the other Michael just, no, screw you.
Full dick.
Yeah, full dick.
So we had the partial dick approach, he's gone full dick.
Well, I think Matt Cohen helped.
Never
with the
go
whole
full
sweet
dick,
thing.
guys. Never go full dick.
But it seems that.
Hold on a second. If there are any kids in the audience, earmuffs, please. I think the last time I did one of these things, I channeled a little Sebastian Roche. For any of you who have seen a Sebastian Roche panel, I had the experience of actually standing on stage with Sebastian Roche and doing a co-panel with him. I don't think I said a single word during the entire panel, and I blushed at least 4 times, and it's hard to make me blush. Anyway, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I kind of have to wrap it up because I'm taking.
What?
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm taking too much time with everybody. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll talk later about the alternate universe.